Have the GOAT herself right there.
Welcome, folks, to the Bluegrass Sports Network. My name's Bo Craycraft. I'm joined tonight again from our student stream team, Carter Gilbert. Carter, good to have you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's going to be a good matchup here tonight. Want to see kind of two heavyweights slugging it out tonight.
It's interesting. Madison Southern been on a extended break due to COVID quarantine. Played one time since January 22nd against North Laurel. But for the past 2 weeks, no activity. Tough trip down to Frankfort for a Region 11 matchup here, getting back at it. So it'll be interesting to see how they,
Cope.
knock off the rust, so to speak.
And they're really going to have to watch out for Zach Cox, because I don't know much about this Madison Southern team, but just watching their warm up, I'm just wondering who's going to really, if they're going to go man, who's going to guard Zach Cox out on the wing.
And they're coming off a quarantine break. On the other side, the Flyers have kind of found their groove here over the last couple of weeks. Won 6 out of 7 games. Started sluggish, but have gotten some big additions from injury with the return of Philip Pfeiffer and Jaden Madison. Pfeiffer is the second leading scorer and leading rebounder for the Flyers, so we're going to see a lot of him in the low post tonight. You've already mentioned Zach Cox, but then there's a young man named Fred Ferrier, who a lot of folks know from the football side of things, but he is really kind of adapted to basketball after taking a couple of years off and is a difference maker on defense, gets a lot of extra possessions with offensive rebounds and stuff like that. And
he's lightning quick on the break, and there's not a whole lot of people that are going to catch up to him when he gets going.
And so it feels like, they've kind of rounded into form here as they kind of hit the second half of the season. Madison Southern, it probably feels like they're starting over tonight. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. You want to highlight a couple key players, at least, according to stats?
Madison Southern, we have senior forward Trent DeVries, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, who's averaging about 17 and 3 rebounds. And then Zach Hudson, who's averaging 10.5 points per game with 6 rebounds, another senior. And then a junior, number 1, Jay Rose, averaging 13 points and 6 rebounds. I'd probably say we'll be calling his name a lot tonight as well.
We got about 30 seconds here on the clock. Expect there'll be some COVID announcements and then a national anthem. And so when the national anthem gets started, we will take a quick break. The Flyers are coached by Tony Wise. On the other side, you've got the Eagles coached by Austin Newton. And so we mentioned the quarantine. 9 games have been impacted for Madison Southern. They're 3-6 in games that they've been able to play. On the other end, the Flyers are 7-4. So let's take a quick break for the national anthem, and we'll be back with some first quarter action here on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
All right, well, you got to see the local student color guard lead us in a national anthem, and good to see those young students out here. We're getting ready to have some starting lineups.
Now introducing your starting lineups. First for the visiting Eagles.
Start with the visiting Eagles from Madison Southern.
5'11" senior, number 14, Jaden Adams.
Jaden Adams, number 14.
5'9" junior, number 11, Walter Smith.
Junior, number 11, Walter Smith.
Center, 6'6" sophomore, number 54, Brett Ursland.
Brett Ursland,
And one forward,
number
6'3"
54.
sophomore, number 1, Jay Rose.
Jay Rose, number
And
1.
6'3" senior, number 0, Trent DeVries.
DeVries. DeVries.
We're mispronouncing that, so apologize for that, folks.
So got a couple of seniors, juniors, so pretty seasoned starting 5 there. Turn our attentions over here to the Flyers. Home team coached by Tony Wise, 7-4 on the year. We expect Zach Cox and Philip Pfeiffer to be in that 5.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We'll see who joins them tonight. Looks like Fred Ferrier, Madison, and Royals.
Franklin County Flyers. And one guard. He's 6'1". He's a senior. He's number 13. He's Nick Broyles.
First up, number 13, senior Nick Broyles.
And a junior, number 23, Zach Cox.
He's complimented in the backcourt. Number 23, Zach Cox.
6'6" and a senior. Number 34, Philip Pfeiffer.
There is Philip Pfeiffer.
6'3" and a junior. Number 11, Jaden Madison.
Number 11, junior Jaden Madison.
6'3" senior.
Are you sure we're not at a football game? We got a lot of football players in the starting lineup for Franklin County.
Number 5, Fred Ferrier. Yeah, a lot of difference makers on the football team, and I think that's why we're seeing it take a little bit more time for the Flyers to find their groove this basketball season. When you make a state championship, your season is extended quite a bit, and so we were able to cover them. You and I covered them, East Jessamine, one of the first games of the season, and they really struggled with East Jessamine, who's a solid team, but they didn't have Madison, they didn't have Pfeiffer. So
That lack of depth really hurt them more than we thought it would, I think.
So we're underway here, as is the new tradition with COVID. Coin flip resulted in Madison Southern with the first possession, and looks like Franklin County is in the man-to-man. And there's Fred Ferrier shooting the gap.
Missed the layup. I think he tried to dunk it.
I think he was thinking about the idea of that he hadn't dunked yet.
We haven't seen him dunk yet this year, and him being so athletic, it's only a matter of time.
But you can see how active he is in those passing lanes. That's something the Eagles will want to pay close attention to where he is on the court.
And I think Coach Wise is going to be disappointed because that should be first bucket of the game off a great read in the passing lane, but instead it's going to be a missed layup.
Good hands there, deflected out. We'll stay with the Eagles.
And one thing that Franklin County has is a lot of length on that floor. Jaden Madison and Fred Ferrier, even Nick Broyles, they got a lot of length. It's going to cause a problem, I think, here for the guards of Madison Southern.
Ursland kicking it out for a good-looking 3, off the mark.
They've been pushing the back there.
Yeah, that was DeVries.
DeVries, I think.
DeVries. I'm going to probably mispronounce that all night. So I apologize for our friends in Richmond watching the game.
Oh.
Nice inbound play there. Got Walter Smith open. His pump fake got Zach Cox in the air.
23, Zach Cox, that is his first, team first.
Early foul there on Cox.
Smith is at the line for 2 free throws.
His free throw rims out.
A couple of rough possessions here early for Franklin County. A missed rebound and a missed layup, and then a foul off an inbound play. I think Tony Wise is going to want his Flyers to kind of pick that up a little bit.
So Smith hits 1 out of 2 and gets the Eagles on the board. Broyles looking for Madison, and another
Turnover
there. So that's a couple here to start.
Trying to do too much, I think. That pass.
You see a lot of quarterback qualities out of Burrows. He's always looking kind of to hit ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Good back door there from the Eagles. Another pump fake.
Double pump fake that time.
That was Jay Rose. Got Fred Ferrier in the air.
Foul is on number 5, Fred Ferrier, the second. That is his first.
Great pass there from the big fella from Madison Southern as well.
Yeah, they pulled Pfeiffer up the court a little bit, created that back door opportunity.
Jay Rose is at the line.
I expect these Eagles to be fundamentally sound. You know, it's a tough district that they're in with Madison Central and Richmond Model. Play Region 11 as well. So you mentioned that their last game was against North Laurel, who has a tremendous young athlete, and Reed Shepard. So they're not playing cupcakes.
No.
So Zach Cox uses the pump fakes. Good to see the pump fake tonight. And I got Jay Rose up in the air.
It was a strange foul. I mean, he came down on it. I'm not really sure how much of a foul it actually was, though.
Burrows up top. Little trap there off the inbound by the Eagles. Almost caused the turnover. Cox with the shot. Ursuline with the rebound. He's looking for Rose.
There's a
Nice.
Euro step.
That was really nice. And it forces a quick timeout from Tony Wise. He's not real happy with that transition D.
Yeah, this has been a rough couple 2 minutes for the Frankfort County Flyers.
Just a 30-second timeout, so we'll just take a short break and be right back here on the Bluegrass Sports Network. All right, I think we got a look at that last play there from the Eagles. So let's see if we can take a look. Good rebound, quick hit ahead. And what a nice Euro step there from the junior, Jay Rose. Split the two Flyers, got to the right side of the hoop and finished. So he's got 3 points. Or actually, they've got the score at 5-0, but I think it's 4-0, right? Or did he hit both free throws?
I think he hit both free throws.
So he's at 4 points. I apologize for that.
Foul is on number 1, Jay Rose. That is his
second quick foul there.
Yeah, that's Rose again. So he's had a good start on the offensive end, but going to have to be careful with his on the defensive side. Meanwhile, Pfeiffer hits his first free throw.
Zach Hudson in the game. Actually, their third leading scorer off the bench. So
Senior, 10.4 points a game. So solid contributor off the bench.
something tells me he's going to be a shooter. Oh, the coffin corner got the steal that they wanted, I think.
This is Madison off a nice pass from.
Good charge. Good take right there.
And that was Hudson coming off the bench?
I believe so.
Making an immediate impact.
Good call there by the ref.
I got to be honest with you. I don't know if I'd want to stand in front of Madison coming full steam.
No. Not I.
But, again, good fundamental
great pass.
Play from the Eagles.
No. Man.
That was a tough call.
Charge on the other end. And Piper getting up, shaking his head a little bit.
DeVries.
I'm sure he's got hit worse than that in football season.
Yep, that foul was on DeVries. His first. So 5-2, Flyers looking to cut into that early lead. The Eagles have dropped into a 2-3 zone. But they're extending it pretty high up the court here.
2-3 zone.
Zach Cox with an open three, just a little long. Walter Smith just got in a hurry there.
It was interesting. He came down with the rebound, and Jaden Madison was just standing right there. So, and he just kind of fell down after that. So,
I think he was trying to get a quick step and ran into Madison. So, turnover. This is Broyles splitting the defense.
runs right into that brick wall in the middle.
That was Urslan. This is Smith. Good spin move, creating some contact. Didn't get a call, though. Flyers with the rebound through Madison. He finds Cox. Couple stutter steps. This is Broyles to Ferrier, back to Pfeiffer, and he loves that left hand but couldn't finish. And there's Ferrier with his second steal. He finishes this one. He did play defensive back in football,
Yes,
so
he
he
did.
knows how to read those passing lanes.
I think Urslan was uncomfortable there dribbling the ball up the floor and just kind of turned it over.
Well, it's not normal for big guys. Smith got down the lane, thought he had a layup, but good hands there from the Flyers.
Flyers number 30, Max Mulder, replaces Nick Broyles.
Checking in for the Flyers is junior Max Mulder, number 30.
More
Mac-
length into the game for
And
Frankfort
he
County.
actually is the best three-point shooter for the Flyers based on percentage at 50%. That was a three from Walter Smith. It was off the mark, but Fred Ferrier commits his second foul on the rebound, chasing that defensive rebound. So it looks like he's going to take a quick break.
Flyers number 12, Tyler Valentine, replaces
So Tyler Valentine, a junior, number 12, checks in for Ferrier. Off the inbound play, we
Immediately
have a
gets that
turnover.
deflection.
This is Cox. He finishes. Madison Southern coaching staff yelling for a
Charge
charge,
in the middle.
and they might have an argument there.
That's the second person to get run over by Jaden Madison already, and I will tell you what, I would not be one of those two people.
Good defense there from Pfeiffer. The Reeves was trying, he's the second time he's tried to take it up with the left and just a little short. Mulder finds Valentine. Backdoor to Madison, just led him a little too much, so turnover.
For the Eagles, number 12, Michael Bannister, replaces Jaden Adams.
Senior Michael Bannister checking in the game for the Eagles.
Also for the Eagles,
Also checking in,
15, Braden Hudson.
Braden Hudson. He's a sophomore. Wonder if he is kin to Zach Hudson at all.
Yeah, maybe.
They look like they could potentially be brothers.
Oh, man.
Good ball movement there.
Looking for that dump down.
They had him, maybe a bounce pass there.
For the Flyers, number 13, Nick Broyles, replaces Jaden Madison.
Nick Broyles checks back into the game for the Flyers, and they've gone a little bit smaller here. No Ferrier, no Madison.
Yeah, but they added length by bringing in Mr. Mulder.
Mulder.
So
Length, but not really down low presence. That was a good defense, though, by Mulder, and Urslan going to pick up his first foul. Madison Southern really getting players in the game here. Number 13, Blake Simpson checks in.
and you wonder now with bringing their big man out, is length going to be even more of a problem?
But the Eagles have already played 9 players here early.
Number 54, Brett Ursula, that is his first.
Urslan with his first takes a break. I think that might be one of the, if you haven't played in 2 weeks too, it's going to take a little bit to get your game footing. Good interception there from Hudson.
He should have
Almost walked. And they're going to ultimately end up turning the ball over. It's good defense there by Braden.
Maybe a sketchy possession there.
Well,
Might have got away with the walk and then the turnover.
ball don't lie, right?
No. Never ever does. And a 1-3-1 now, it looks like.
Yeah, and they're really trying to trap the ball on the wings there. Good ball movement from the Flyers. This is Valentine. His three is good. And after falling behind 5-0, the Flyers have rung off 9 straight. On the other end, good take there from Trent DeVries.
It's his first 2, I believe.
Basket by Trent DeVries.
Good steal again here.
DeVries. I got to get that one. And a really nice pass there from Hudson. He found Simpson. And we're back to 9 apiece. So good first quarter here. This is Mulder. Good pass from Valentine.
It's tough to defend if you're maybe a smaller guy like Zach Hudson. It's really tough to try to guard someone of Max Mulder's height.
Eagles get open for the 3, and that's DeReeves. Again, we apologize. We're sure we're mispronouncing his name. We're trying. He's up to 5 points, and the Eagles take a 1-point lead here, 12-11.
I think that DeVries is the only player in the starting lineup on the floor for the Eagles right now.
Huge rebound there from Piper. Strong put back. Quick 3 there from the Eagles, and going to be a foul on Zach Hudson on the rebound. So we got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. A lot of action. Checking in for the Flyers is Brandon Atkinson. Checking in for the Eagles, their 10th player to play this period, number 23, Hezekiah Fogel.
That is really great when you can bring in that many guys that you can trust to give your starters a break. And
Good hands there.
He's got a little bit of length there.
He does, and I think he created a turnover there, and I think he's going to pick up a foul on Piper. So immediate impact there from Fogel. Bannister will walk it across here, finds Hudson. Another backdoor opportunity. Really nice offense there from the Eagles.
Great pass.
That's the second time we've seen them bring that 5 up to the top of the elbow, create that
out of the middle,
create that space. Hudson with a step in for steal, but couldn't save it. So it stays with the Flyers. We got 25 seconds left. Good pass from Atkinson. He finds Broyles. We got just under 7 seconds left here. Hudson from the corner had that length from Max Mulder, causing some problems. It was a good pump fake, good little last set there with 10 seconds left. So we've reached the end of one, 15-14 Flyers. We got a good one here. We'll take a quick break and be right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
All right, welcome back. Let's take a quick look at a couple highlights here from the first quarter as we wait for the teams to come back out. This was the early hit ahead to Jay Rose. Young man made a nice step through for a finish. Unfortunately, picked up his second foul shortly thereafter. This was Fred Ferrier jumping the passing lane, finishing at the hoop. He also ended up with 2 fouls. And this was Zach Cox finishing in the corner. And so after one, we find ourselves at 15-14. Good active defense from the Flyers. Checking in was number 40, Andrew Chenault, just a sophomore for the Flyers. Mulder on the short corner. Back to Broyles. This is Cox. He gets an open look from 3, just short. Mulder trying to get his hands on that rebound, but knocks it out of bounds, so it'll go back to the Eagles. One of the things I noticed here after the first quarter is the Eagles had 6 players score, so they're spreading it around.
Of course, Franklin County. Franklin County has
I'm
6
sorry,
players.
Franklin County had 6. Sorry about that.
Jay
Rose.
Rose back into the game.
Quick 3, just a little long. And I think that's going to be Hudson going for the rebound. He's going to pick up a foul on Nick Broyles, number 13.
Foul is on number 13, Nick Broyles.
It's his first.
That is his first, team 6.
And I got to be honest with you, that's a couple times already that Zach Hudson has created extra possessions for his team. Meanwhile, Braden Hudson checks out. Good look from 3, just short. And Fogel is going to climb the back of Chenault, pick up his first foul.
Good box out there by Mr. Chenault.
That is his first, team 5th.
Both teams getting some decent looks here early, but neither team really hitting from outside yet. We'll see if Madison Southern can find their shooting form. And their zone is really causing a few problems for the Flyers. They've really extended it. You know, a lot of times you see zones sag and give that outside jump shot, but theirs is very active. Many times they're trapping on that first pass. This is that backdoor play, and Broyles was thinking about that one, so wasn't available. Ends up in a turnover.
Replaces Nick Broyles.
Nick Broyles will take a break, and Jaden Madison will check back into the game.
Let's see if Mr. Atkinson can make a big impact like he did in their last game.
1 week ago here they played North Bullitt. He gives one away there, but was good defense there. Kind of really threw Rose off his little layup routine there. Caused a miss. But you're right, Atkinson came in, gave him huge minutes defensively, scored a couple key baskets. And you can tell he's got a lot of athleticism. He's quick.
Another football player.
Yeah, it is. He almost got a steal there. But the Eagles get it back with Rose, and he's going to call a play. Looks like Fogel's going to come up and set that high pick. He rolls.
Oh, we had him on the roll.
This is a tough matchup, but Rose under control. Got to the paint right on top of that Flyer logo and just went straight up over Madison.
Oh, that's
Almost,
unfortunate.
yeah, that was Bannister. Almost got a steal. It ended up with Mulder. Mulder got in a hurry there and ended up walking, so ends up with the Eagles. Checking in for the Eagles is the Flyers is
Mr. Cayman Mays Clark,
All
I
right.
think the senior.
Into the lineup for the Flyers, number 24, Cayman Mays Clark.
Yeah, that's Clark checking in. That's his first action of the evening.
Can't pick your dribble up there. That's a dangerous spot.
That's a tough spot. Rose with another backdoor, a little floater off the back of the rim. Good inside
rebound.
position there from Bannister. He finds Smith. Smith's 3 off the mark. Rebounded by Ursuline. His little right-handed little hook shot is good.
Basket by Brett Ursuline.
Great
Ursuline's-
placement there.
Yeah, Ursuline's first basket. And we see that zone again, almost leading to a turnover.
Good call there. We got a good angle from that on this side of the court. That was a good call by the ref.
Blake Simpson with his first foul. I think it's the team's 7th, so I think we're going to have a 1-and-1.
13, Blake Simpson, that is his first, team 6.
Okay, that's only the team's 6.
Any foul for either team will be bonus. They're both at 6.
Pfeiffer finds Madison. His layup just a little too strong. Got his own rebound. Missed. Another rebound. That's Pfeiffer. And who are they going to call this on? Is that going to be Urslan?
Oh, wow.
It is.
With the body.
That's a big foul for the Eagles. You can see him having a little conversation there with the referee, trying to ask what exactly he could do differently.
Leading scorer DeVries back into the game for the Eagles.
Pfeiffer up to 5 points, looking for his 6th. And he's got a nice stroke for a big man.
He does indeed from that free throw line.
So the Flyers cut it to 1, and they drop into a 2-3 zone.
Force maybe the Eagles to shoot. We haven't really seen a whole lot of that from them.
Well, and the
early.
Eagles are definitely undersized at this point. No Fogel, no Urslan. And Coach Newton's going to take a 30-second timeout. While they take a timeout, let's see, you want to take a look at a replay? Do we have any? Let's see what our last replay was here. Trap in the corner. That was a good look ahead from Atkinson to find Nick Broyles on the backside. One of the things we've seen the Eagles do a lot, Carter, is trap when the ball goes to certain spots on the floor, whether it be a corner or a lot of times on the entry pass. They're jumping that quickly, and they've caused a couple problems. We'll see if Franklin County can adapt to that.
Well, and it may not be just causing problems. It's just trying to make it not easy for them to be able to just pass the ball around all they want.
Rose rises up. His 3 went all the way down, but rattled back out somehow. Good look from him out of the timeout.
I'm not really sure that might have been the drawn-up play, but he was wide open. So
it was a good shot, and he looks like he's got a nice stroke.
And as the saying goes, shoot or shoot. So
he's hit about 25% on the year.
That's going to be Pfeiffer's second, I think.
Yep. Going for the offensive rebound. Him and Rose got tangled up.
It's going to be 2 on Mr. Ferrier. And
it sends Rose to the free throw line, and he hit his first 2 early in the first quarter. And so we'll see sophomore Andrew Chenault check back into the game, giving Pfeiffer a break. So we have 1 in the bonus for Rose. He has 6 points thus far. And his rattles in. Second shot is up and good. Checking back into the game, number 4, Zach Hudson. He'll give Jay Rose a break. Rose nursing 2 fouls here, so I know Coach Newton would like to get him to the break with only 2. He definitely is a key on the offensive side for the Eagles.
Coming out of quarantine, they have a lot of energy, this Madison Southern team.
Well, they're playing a lot of kids, too. Good offensive rebound by Mulder. He was trying to feed Madison, got knocked away, picked up by Zach Hudson. Again, Zach Hudson making a difference, but Walter Smith called for a carry.
Yeah.
Don't see that very often in today's game.
Moving from his right hand going left, and then just kind of forgot to take his hand out from under the ball. Tony Wise urging the Flyers to attack the zone instead of dribbling around it.
That's it right there. Good little pass from Broyles to Chenault. His left-handed shot is good. There was a little bit of contact there, but no call. I think both teams wanted a foul.
Leading from that charge there.
Well, and Franklin County felt like it could have been an and one situation. Three-pointer, a little long. Good rebound there by Mulder. He finds Cox. He got Madison up ahead. Thinks better of it. And now Franklin County will, nope, I thought they were going to reset instead. Zach Cox knocks down a three-pointer. He thought about it. The Eagles didn't come out to pressure, so he pulled up.
Pulled up, yeah.
This is Zach Hudson. His shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Mulder. This is Cox. 2:15 remaining here in the second period. We are at Franklin County. So ball gets deflected out of bounds. We'll stay with the Flyers.
Good strip there by, I think it was Zach Hudson on the backside.
I've liked Hudson, man. He's come in and done really caused some havoc on the defensive end.
Been an impact player for sure.
Gotten a couple offensive rebounds. This is Mulder, his three, just a little long. Another good offensive rebound by the Flyers. This time, Chenault. I think that's 4 points for him, and the Flyers are up by 4, 24-20.
Big rebound right there up to put back.
The Eagles are trying to, I think, steal some time here with no Rose, no Ursuline. They're a little undersized, trying to get to the break. Good offense here. Open three from Jaden Adams. That's his first bucket of the night.
Their first three of the night, I believe.
I think the Rise had one, but
good steal by Bannister.
And he gets it to go. And just like that, they take a 4-point deficit, turn it into a 1-point lead, and I think coaching staff's going to be excited if they can get to the break here, given the foul trouble they're dealing with. This is Mulder looking for Broyles. He goes baseline. Good little up and under.
Good layup there by Mr. Nick Broyles.
Nice little pass from the big man, Max Mulder.
Another one here.
Good look. They're open. He was trying to hit 2 in a row. There was Adams, but his is
Maybe
off
that's
the
on
mark.
purpose by Franklin County.
Maybe.
Let them shoot their way into a hole.
This is Broyles to his left. Good block
by Simpson.
Picked up by Bannister. He's trying to find Hudson. He's got Adams. Really nice break. Misses it. Hudson going to get called for the offensive foul. Little shove in the back.
By Mr. Zach Hudson.
That's his first foul, so we'll have some free throws. Man, the Eagles did everything right on that break except finishing that layup. Ball never hit the floor. Instead, Zach Cox will step to the line. His first is good, so he earns the bonus.
For the Eagles, number 1, Jay Rose replaces
Bringing Ursuline and Rose back into the game for the last possession.
Got one possession here, so he brings in his 2 offensive keys here. See if they get a good shot. They ran a really good set to end the first quarter, so we'll see what we got here. Meanwhile, Cox is up to 7 points. This is Ursuline, top of the key. Over to Fogel, his 3 from the corner. I don't think that's what Coach was drawing up. He's kind of shaking his head, so I don't think that's what he wanted. But nonetheless, we go to the break, 28-25. Flyers up by 3 here at home. We'll take a break, hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll come back with a little highlights from the first half and some statistics. We thank you for joining us on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Welcome back, folks, to the Bluegrass Sports Network. My name is Bo Craycraft. I'm joined today by one of our student stream team members, Carter Gilbert. It's good to have him joining us this evening. We got a few highlights from the second quarter, so also very thankful for senior student Ethan Steigers, who's producing tonight. So, Ethan, what do we got going on here on the replays? This is Franklin County. Good interior passing there from Broyles to Chenault. He finishes with the left. This was Broyles again. Cox thought about it. Nobody really came out, put a hand in his face, so he pulls up and knocks down the three. Then young sophomore Andrew Chenault working the offensive rebounds. Off the Mulder miss for his 4th point. On the other end, really good offense here. This was Adams from the right wing. His 3 was good. And then off the turnover, Bannister goes coast to coast, takes a little bump, still able to finish. And then our last replay, this is Mulder over to Broyles. Broyles goes baseline, little up and under, kisses it off the glass. And so his Flyers go into the break up 3. Carter, what do you think so far?
I think that Madison Southern has ought to be impressed with the performance they put through one half. For your leading scorer to have 5 points through the first half and, usually averaging about 18, it's good that his team is, still in it, honestly. And, I mean, they're playing well through the foul trouble. I think he's just going to keep telling them, keep playing that good aggressive defense and let's try to get more steals. And
you got to figure, they're coming off almost over a 2-week break. They've had one game since January 22nd, so their game legs can't be there. Coach Newton played 10 or 11 people in the first half. He had to balance foul trouble through Jay Rose and Brett Urslan. Like you mentioned, top scorer is behind on his average. But yet they're only down 3. And they've had some good open looks. Adams had some good open looks. Rose has had some good open looks, and they just haven't gone down. So they start knocking down some threes, they're going to get right back into this game. Well, they're in this game.
Yeah, and we're seeing how that length is kind of a problem for Madison Southern when, Urslan and Fogel coming off the bench aren't in the game. We're kind of seeing where that problem becomes of, they lack length. So
on the other end, the Flyers up 3, but they had quite a few unforced turnovers, struggled a little bit with that active zone from the Eagles, missed some easy layups. So if you're Coach Wise, you're probably telling them, just take care of the details and we'll take care of this game. He's
not getting a whole lot out of his players either. I mean, he had to struggle with some foul trouble as well. Fred Farrier felt like most of the first half with 2 fouls. And then Philip Pfeiffer got his second as well, so good minutes from his bench, but I think he wants to see his starters be on the floor so they can put some points on the board.
Flyers did a good job of spreading it around tonight. Got good minutes from sophomore Andrew Chenault, kind of forced into action because of the foul trouble from Pfeiffer. He had 4 points, 1 big offensive rebound that we saw on the replays. Zach Cox, leading scorer on the year, averaging 16. He's right about on his average at 7 halfway through. Pfeiffer has 6 points. Nick Broyles with 4. Tyler Valentine came in, hit a big 3 off the bench. And then Farrier, Mulder, both with 2 apiece. So a lot of balanced scoring there. On the other side, Jay Rose led the Eagles with 8. Blake Simpson with 4. Trent DeVries, the leading top scorer for the year, had 5 points. And then Walter Smith with 1. Bannister, Urslan with 2. And Jaden Adams hit that 3-pointer there late in the second quarter. So got a good game here. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back for second half action here on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
All right, we're back, ready for third quarter action. Eagles will get us underway. Looks like the Eagles are going to go back with their starting 5 and the Flyers as well.
Let's see if DeVries can get going here early.
A little miscommunication there from Mr. Urslan. Not sure exactly what he saw there, but there was not a teammate.
Throw it to no man's land, looked like.
Well, the Flyers had Madison there on the backside, but Pfeiffer couldn't quite get it to him. This is Cox. He goes baseline. His little runner is long.
Great seal there by Jaden Madison to get him open.
Pfeiffer gets the offensive rebound. Zach Cox misses. Urson with another breakout pass. Quick hit ahead. But Adams could not finish. Was that Ferrier that was?
Come off the backside.
Yeah, he's trying to defend there. Just caused enough trouble there. It looked like when the outlet passed, it was going to be a wide open layup, but good hustle from Ferrier.
And Phil Pfeiffer just came out of the middle of nowhere.
Broyles and Cox is playing a little two-man game, but this is Ferrier. Back out to Broyles. He finds Cox. Madison on the baseline, out to Broyles. He's got a good look from a 3, just long. Urslan with a good box out. He's trying to find Walter Smith, but again, Ferrier is everywhere.
He is. And I was just about to say, I feel like we see the Eagles, they have their hands on the ball every time someone different touches it. And it's a little bit of a different defensive approach with the Flyers. They try to get in the passing lanes instead of those on-ball steals.
On the other end, Rose, nice baseline jump, drive and finish. He doesn't, I like his game. He doesn't ever seem to be in too much of a hurry, under control. Hasn't taken any bad shots. That's a rebound by Pfeiffer. He tried to go up with the left, missed, and rebounded by Rose.
Mr. Rose's 9th and 10th points last possession, I believe.
As soon as I say something about him not trying to do too much, he goes and does too much.
Philip Pfeiffer, this is his second charge that I've seen him take today. And in our couple games we've covered of them, we haven't really seen that at all from him.
That was the announcer jinx there for Mr. Rose, and he picks up his 3rd foul early in the 3rd quarter, just like he picked up his 2nd. He's disappointed in himself off screen.
Not what Coach Newton wanted to see right there.
But coming in the game for him is Zach Hudson, and we saw big minutes from him. Maybe not quite as much offensive presence, but he did a nice job on the defensive end and offensive rebounding.
Getting extra possessions is key for him.
Flyers turn it over. This is Walter Smith, brings it across and finds Zach Hudson. Adams looking for drives. Good pass to Urslan. Pump fake. Missed the first, gets his 2nd. Urslan with his 4th point. A few Flyers were yelling for the walk there on the pump fake. Madison Southern was yelling for a foul.
That is the coach's job, though.
It is. This is Cox. Will step back, finds Ferrier in the corner, and he is going to be fouled by Zach Hudson.
And again, that's an announcer jinx from you again there, Bo. You said he was playing well and then goes and fouls a 3-point shooter.
I'm going to stop complimenting the young man. So are they saying 3 free throws? I didn't see the signal.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, the PA announcer said 2, but he just corrected himself for 3, so Ferrier misses the first. Second one is long as well.
And you never want to foul a three-point shooter in general, but, I mean, he's missing these easy points at the line here.
And he misses the 3rd, so
All
three
three.
straight. And all 3 were basically the exact same, just a little bit long, right off the back rim. And on the other end, you missed 3 free throws. Trent DeVries come down.
6-point swing there.
Reeves with his 8th point, his 2nd 3 of the night, and they don't want to get him going. The Flyers do not want to let him get going. Good swing pass. This is Pfeiffer off of Broyles' pass. His left-handed layup is good. He almost exclusively uses that left.
It's strange because I know for a fact that he is right-handed. So that's interesting.
He likes to go to his left maybe, and that's good. Step in the passing lanes. This is Cox. His layup is good.
And we have a tie ball game here.
It feels like every time one team gets a 4 or 5 point lead, the other team goes on a 4 or 5 point run. This has been a really good game. Another steal, this time Madison. He's got Ferrier on the backside. He's going to go alone and pick up a block foul on Walter Smith.
It's a good call. His feet weren't set. He wasn't in a defensive position, and once you get in that position, you can't move.
It's just his first foul, team's third foul in the half. So Madison will jump to the line for 2 free throws. His first is good.
For the Eagles, number 15, Brayton Hudson replaces Jaden Adams.
That's his first point for the night. Surprisingly, Madison's averaging 5 a game.
But we do know that his impact is more than just on the scoring end.
Absolutely. Big steal there to get the opportunity. And so the Flyers back out to a 2-point lead. We're right at midpoint of the third quarter. Smith will bring it across the timeline. Flyers are in a 2-3 zone, but it's a lot like the one they faced in the first half. Very active.
Great pass by Walter Smith.
Urslan had a layup. He missed it. Good little pass ahead from Ferrier to Cox.
Timeout by Coach Newton, not liking what he's seeing from his Eagles.
Just a 30-second timeout, I believe. So let's see, did we get a replay of that? So missed layup, Ferrier with the rebound, quick hit ahead to Zach Cox, and he's out in front of everyone. And so, you know, the Eagles got out to a 3 or 4 point lead. Flyers have come back off the break, steal for Madison. That wasn't a steal, but that was a missed layup that turned into a fast break. And so, you know, both teams kind of hurting themselves a little bit here in the third quarter. Franklin County missed 3 free throws, gave up a wide open 3. There, the Eagles miss a wide open layup, give up a layup. And it seems like it's so wild how that happens in basketball. Yeah. You know, bad shot turns into a good shot for the other team.
And you don't want one team just getting too much of a rhythm to where you can't get them out of it. So it's a good back and forth game we're seeing.
Good timeout there too. So Eagles down by 4.
Good ball movement here.
This is Hudson. DeVries, Smith. Good switch there.
To his brother.
We think. Good pump fake.
We're not sure.
They're playing a little 2-man game. Good 3-pointer, just long. And I think Zach Hudson's going to get called for.
It is on Zach Hudson.
I think he hit the arm of Pfeiffer. That's his third foul. So they have 2 players in foul trouble here with 3. But they got a good shot off that offensive set. Just didn't go down for Hudson. This is Broyles. He gets in the lane, runs into Urslan. Rebounded by Madison. He misses. Urslan with the rebound. The Eagles swinging around the perimeter. 3-pointer is good. DeVries with his third 3, second of the half. He's up, all of a sudden went from 5 to 11 points. And the lead is cut to 1.
And Tony Wiles in the last play was yelling for a 3-second in the lane, offensive 3 seconds. And he had a case for sure. Brandon Hudson there camping in the paint.
And the Eagles just getting a little too ahead of themselves.
I think it may have hit the ref as well.
Braden Hudson was trying to hit Zach Hudson. Problem was Hudson wasn't looking. It ricocheted off, but Smith couldn't pick it up in time to save it, and so turnover back to the Flyers. Max Mulder checking in for the Flyers. Taking a break is Jaden Madison. 2:03 left here, third quarter. We're at Franklin County High School. We appreciate you guys joining us on the Bluegrass Sports Network. Got a good basketball game here tonight. Madison Southern coming out of a 2-week break, facing a hot Flyer team.
Maybe a foul there by Brandon Hudson.
I think they got away with one, but Mulder got the rebound. He gets it back from Cox. His baseline jump shot is good. So Mulder got the extra possession. Ball finds him again, and he knocks it down.
It was great dribble penetration there by Zach Cox.
Really nice touch from Mulder, too. Three-pointer off the mark. Pfeiffer with the rebound. His outlet pass is stolen by Ursulon. This is Rose, who I didn't see him check back into the game, but he has, and he's up to 12 points with the layup.
Gives Madison Southern the lead.
And it looks like Madison Southern is back into a zone, and Ursulon going to pick up his third foul, trying to take a charge.
He would have a good case there, too, for that.
Royals got in the air, dished it, but his momentum carried him into Ursulon. And a lot of times you do see that call to charge, but to be fair to the referee, I wasn't really paying attention. I was watching the ball. But that's a third foul on Ursulon, and that one is going to be a charge.
Lowered his shoulder right into DeVries there. Good call.
Going to pick up his first foul. I think that's the first team foul as well on the Flyers here. So they've played 7 minutes, only one foul. Keep an eye on that in the fourth quarter when we. That three is short. Might have gotten a touch. I'm not sure. Broyles might have got a fingertip on that. Nonetheless, it goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Eagles. Zach Hudson will look to inbound for the Eagles. They've gotten a couple good looks off inbound plays, but this time they choose just to
stay in that 2-3.
Rose's three short, rebounded by Cox.
And I don't think that's his game, that pull-up three.
He was pretty deep. Cox with a shimmy shake, created space, misses the little jumper. This is Rose. Another Euro step, and he's going to pick up a foul from Broyles. That was a nice little play from Rose. He just kind of created the contact, forced the whistle.
And every time that I see somebody that plays like Rose does, it kind of reminds me of that man in the NBA, Luka Doncic, who kind of plays slower than normal, but it works somehow. I'm not really sure.
I think Rose would like that compliment, right?
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Doncic going for his first MVP at a very young age, so.
He does have a good pace to him. Outside of that charge, really he's played under control. He hits both, up to 14 points. And he will check out here in the final 27 seconds. Coach Newton doing a little offense, defense here. Flyers looking for Farrier. Ball's tipped on the ground. Great outlet pass. This is Bannister. He's going to go alone. Blocked by Cox. And what a block. Now they've got a 4-on-2. Good pass to Mulder. His layup's off the mark.
May have been a foul there by Mr.
Could have been.
DeVries.
Ball finds Cox. His three. Short. Rebounded by Bannister. He's got DeVries up.
3-2. Great. Oh, man.
Yeah, we had a ton of action in that 27 seconds.
I thought that was a great block there by Andrew Chenault.
It looked good up top, but we didn't have a good look at the body. But, dang, that was a hectic 27 seconds.
Ball changed hands a lot there. Very
couple
quickly.
Big blocks, couple missed layups. First free throw is missed. We got some fans down here doing a little cacao sound. And it worked for one of them, but not the second one.
And the second one, he kind of spread it up, maybe not to hear it that time. Got 0.5 seconds on the clock.
So in this seesaw game, the Eagles have now taken a 2-point lead. We'll head to a break. Be right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell. CTMCPA.com.
We will show them to you. An interesting into that third quarter there. Very hectic 30 seconds. Ball changed hands a lot. But ultimately, we have a 2-point lead for Madison Southern as Franklin County will start the fourth quarter with the ball. And that break, number 10. We don't have a number 10 for Madison Southern, so I guess he will just be unknown for right now. Great outlet pass there from Mulder to Ferrier. And Zach Cox with the layup. And now we have a tie ball game, folks.
Just do the score. We lost our score clock for a second here, so we'll just try to keep you updated. We're at 7 minutes, 40-40. Drive by Simpson. Charge taken there by Pfeiffer.
Really embracing the football aspect here of basketball right now. Lots of charges being called for both teams, and it's getting pretty physical pretty quick.
So 7:04 remaining. Again, our clock's out, but we will try to get that fixed at a break. 40-40, score is correct. Flyers with the ball. Madison to Cox. This is Mulder. Little baseline jump shot is long. Rebounded by Madison. Cox thought about it, spin move. Up and under, and I think Pfeiffer, yep, climbing the back there. It's going to be his third foul.
Zach Hudson there creating that foul again.
6:38 remaining here in the fourth quarter, so tie ball game. Madison Southern coming out of a 2-week break facing a hot Franklin County team. We got a good game here tonight on the Bluegrass Sports Network. We thank you for joining us.
That man with the ball right there, Jay Rose and Mr. Trent DeVries, both have played phenomenal here for the Eagles.
14 and 12 for those two young men. Rose with the three from the corner. It is good. I think that's his first three of the night, but he has a nice looking stroke.
Yes, he does.
So the Flyers are going to look to answer here. Madison finds Mulder, and
a great call by the ref.
They're going to get it that time. That's the second or third time we've seen the Eagles try to pick up a charge on the passer. That time Madison got up in the air, and the coaches tell you, don't go up in the air unless you know where you're going. And
they're
these
not
Eagles,
afraid to put their body on line.
They are not. So 5:45 are left here in the final quarter. We're at Franklin County High School.
Great ball movement. Losing knee with the ball movement.
He's looking to try to create some contact, but Pfeiffer stayed straight up. No foul. Madison.
I think the Eagles this quarter may say, let's let anybody but Mr. Zach Cox beat us. And that is not a bad strategy to have at all.
He picks up a screen from Pfeiffer, finds Madison. Little handoff. to Mulder, pick and roll. Really nice offensive set.
Great pass. Great pass from the big man.
Pfeiffer joins Zach Cox in double figures now with 10, but like you mentioned, that was a really nice little drop down pass from Max Mulder. I really like that offensive set. Little handoff into a screen and roll. This is Hudson.
Maybe some confusion here on the Madison Southern side. Coach Newton is pleading with his team to get in the right spot, I think.
This is Urslan. He's got Pfeiffer. He goes to his left.
Great drop step.
And I think it's a good call. The fans are not going to be very happy
Maybe
because
a little late.
the whistle was definitely late, but it looked like Mulder got him across the arm.
The foul is on number 30, Max Mulder. That is his first, team 6. Brett Urslan is at the line for 2 free throws.
So Urslan will step to the line for 2. His first is good. Yeah, and the other thing that drives you insane as a coach is the guy who called the foul was up on the top of the key.
Yeah.
The guy underneath did not blow it, but the guy up top definitely had a better angle.
And ultimately, I think if you're a coach, all that matters is that it got called at the end of the day.
So lead back to 3 for the Eagles. This is Ferrier over to Cox. Good little pump fake just outside the lane. His floater is good. He has 13. 4 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. Again, we apologize. Our clock has failed us momentarily.
He had Urslan right there on the baseline.
Oh, and he's going to get called for 3 seconds. He ended up finding Urslan, but just a little late. Got called for the 3-second, and you mentioned Coach Wise yelling about that earlier, so maybe he finally got that call. This is Madison.
Oh.
And he got bailed out there because he and Ferrier were on different pages, but Rose got a hand on it, so it stays with the Flyers. And Coach Tony Wise is going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with him. It's only 30 seconds, so we'll be right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network. (45-44), 3:51 remaining here in the final quarter. We're at Frankfort High School, Franklin County High School. This is Mulder off a nice inbounds pass.
Play.
Yeah, he just shorted it a little bit. This is Rose. He's dribbling into a dangerous spot, but
Great
finds.
pass.
And that's a good extra pass. Urslan made it more difficult than he needed to, but picks up a foul nonetheless. I think he could have just pump faked there.
Either way, he drew the 4th foul on Mr. Philip Pfeiffer. It's going to send him to the bench, I believe.
It's a good extra pass from Zach Hudson. Urslan's first is off the mark.
Philip Pfeiffer going to stay in the game for now.
3:38 remaining here.
Coach Wise trusting his senior big man to play smart.
Urslan's second is good, so he's at 7 points. He'll check out. 3:38 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Flyers have won 6 out of 7, but this Madison Southern team is definitely one of the better teams that we've seen them play here recently. Fundamentally sound.
Their record might not show it, but they also have a good record.
And we're going to call a jump ball. It's going to end up alternate possession going to Madison Southern. It could have been a charge. It could have been a block.
Could have been a walk.
Could have been a walk. The ball ended up rolling out of bounds, but they called a jump ball.
It's tough when you have multiple calls, multiple things you can say about one different play.
Eagles won't complain. They have the ball, 3:20 remaining, up 2.
And here's where we're going to see
I thought Coach might bring Ursulon back in, but he did not. And Ferrier in the passing lanes almost creates a steal. Now they're kind of scrambling.
Great layup.
That was really nice from DeRees. He's up to 14. He and Jay Rose have combined for 31 out of the 48 points tonight for the Eagles.
I'd say it's probably a regular story.
They're averaging about 30, so they're right on their mark together.
Silly pass there from Pfeiffer.
He comes up with a steal there, the senior leading goal scorer, and this is Rose. They're up 4. Hudson, quick 3, off the mark. He was wide open.
He'd probably get yanked from the game for not shooting it. So.
He hits him at 45% coming into the year, so good shooter. Our buddy Clint Goins would be arguing that they should be in the 4 corners,
yes.
But he missed it, and second attempt's going to be a foul on Walter Smith, his second.
And this could be a good foul in hindsight here. Fred Ferrier missed his only 3 free throws earlier. In this tight of a game, you know, maybe making him shoot free throws instead of a layup is a better decision.
He did miss 3 earlier, so let's see. He's got the stroke on this one. So 2:14 left, 2:14 remaining in the fourth quarter.
There's 6 players on the court right now for the Eagles as they're trying to get that figured out.
Again, our clock has failed us, but we'll keep you in the know. Ferrier's second is up and good. So he's up to 4 points. He's a little off. He's averaging 10.1, so scoring is down, but we've seen him create a couple steals, so we'll see if Eagles found themselves in big trouble there. Coach Newton on the spot with a timeout.
Being safe.
I think that's going to be a full timeout, so let's take a break with them. We'll be right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
All right, we are back. 48-46, Madison Southern in the lead. They have the ball. Just a real quick recap here. Zach Cox leading the Flyers with 13, Philip Pfeiffer with 10. Got a handful of players with 4, Ferrier, Broyles, Chenault. On the other end, it's been the Jay Rose and Trent DeVries show. They've combined for 31 points. And they're going to need something out of them, I think, in these last 2 minutes.
That backside, whoever's running corner to corner is going to be open with this high 2-3 of Franklin County. So let's see if Madison Southern can utilize that for an open layup.
They've got Ursulon back into the game. Hudson wide open. He doesn't shoot the 3 this time. Runs into a mess of Flyers, but somehow finds Rose. I'll tell you what, I like these Madison Southern. They play under control. We've only seen a handful of turnovers out of them tonight.
If you're Coach Newton, do you try to get it to the middle?
Good pass from Rose to Ursulon.
There you go. I was going to say maybe draw a 5th foul on Mr. Pfeiffer there, but a layup is good too.
Really nice pass there from Ursulon, or from Rose. So he does more than just score. Cox for 3, in and out. Ursulon with the rebound. He finds DeVries. He finds Rose. Rose a good free throw shooter. So he'll be happy to pick up some fouls here and go to the line.
Fouls on number 23, Zach Cox. That is his second, team 8th. Jay Rose is at the line.
So this will be 1-1.
For the Flyers, number 30, Max Mulder, places
Max
A
Mulder.
shooter here, maybe.
Yeah. He's shooting them at a 52% clip. So Rose, his first is up and good. 18 points for the young man. Has battled foul trouble, but just 3 fouls now. So with 1 minute left, he can be pretty aggressive. And I'm not sure, Carter, but if this goes down, I think 6 points is the biggest lead for the Eagles. Is that correct?
I think that might be right. It's been a close game. And like we said at the beginning, it's two heavyweights kind of slugging it out right now. And we'll see how the game ends up here in the final minute.
They've stayed in this active zone. It looks like a 1-3-1 a lot, and then it'll look like a 1-1-2 or 1-2-2. Zach Cox is 3.
Well.
He's just not had his shooting touch tonight. We usually see him knock those down. I've been curious to think about, these kids are playing a lot of games in this COVID world. It's not, normally it would be like a Tuesday, Friday. In a lot of cases, these kids are playing 3-4 games a week to try to get it in. You think fatigue is going to set in for some of these kids?
And yeah, I mean, especially coming off a 2-week.
I'm talking about just with Franklin County too,
Well, sure, I mean, and I'm sure it's even compounded more with those teams that just can't seem to find that, ride out of the COVID-19 policies right now. And
Ursulon's first is up and good. He's at 10 points. So
from Frankfort High's perspective, we are playing 4 games a week. It's usually Friday, Saturday, and then Monday, Tuesday game. So I'm sure it's going to be a factor at some point. Yeah.
Ursulon hits them both. He's at 11 points now, so he joins. He becomes the third Eagle in double figures, and the lead is now grown to 8. And the Flyers, with 40 seconds left, they really don't have much time. They need to try to get quick buckets. And
great cut.
Cox is going to get an and one opportunity.
He's a little slow to get up.
It's his 15th point. Didn't catch who that foul was on, did you?
It's a charge attempt, maybe. I know it was a charge attempt. I'm not sure who took the charge or tried.
Number 10, which I don't have.
Yeah, I didn't have him either.
So apologize for that. So 32.1 seconds remaining here. Zach Cox step into the line, try to cut this to a 5-point lead. Looking for his 16th point. Off the mark, rebounded by Rose. I'm not sure. Is it because of a potential injury? They stopped the game to do that sub. He looks like he's in some pain on the bench. I don't really normally see that. They stopped the game while it was in play. 30.7 seconds left. You get a foul in the corner. It's Broyles' third foul.
Nick Broyles, that is his third, team 10.
So the Eagles will be in the double bonus to Reeves. Knocks it down, his 15th. He's had a good second half. He's got 10 points here in the second half. And he's...
If you're out there in Richmond, I bet you're feeling pretty good about this. Your boy's coming off a 2-week quarantine and playing a hot team in Franklin County.
On the road. And just an unforced turnover there. And that's kind of been the story tonight for the Flyers. They had a lot of opportunities in the first half to kind of really stretch out a little bit of a lead. They missed some layups. They missed some free throws. They let these Eagles hang in there. Meanwhile, the Eagles were in foul trouble. They started knocking down some threes, getting the extra possessions, and I think Coach Wise is going to be disappointed with the outcome. Just had a lot of opportunities. But congratulations to these Eagles.
Trying to run the game out here.
Folks, we're going to take a real quick break here, but come back. We're going to have a few highlights to show you. But we have reached the end of the fourth quarter. Congratulations to the Madison Southern Eagles. They come in here to Frankfort, beat the Franklin County Flyers 56-48. We'll be right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Welcome back to the Bluegrass Sports Network. I'm Bo Craycraft, joined by Carter Gilbert, one of our student stream team members. Carter, good game tonight. Eagles come away with the win, led by their leading scorers, Trent DeReeves, 16 points. Jay Rose had 19. Brett Urslan with 11. Got some good minutes from Bannister, Simpson, and also Zach Hudson on the other end. Franklin County probably feels like they let one slip away tonight. Zach Cox had 15, Philip Pfeiffer with 10. But, you know, this is one of those games where, like, these are the games you want to be playing this time of year against good teams, testing each other. And, you know, they may have been coming out of COVID, but this is a solid Madison Southern team that
They play a lot of guys.
I think we'll probably see them in the Region 11 tournament, or expect to. And so they're going to head back to Richmond. Pretty happy crew. We will leave you. We thank you for joining us on the Bluegrass Sports Network. We've got a handful of highlights from the game, so stick around. Watch these highlights. We appreciate you joining us. Find us online. Find us on Facebook. We'll probably share a few highlights of this game tomorrow or the next day. For Bo Craycraft, Carter Gilbert, we thank you. Have a great night.
Zach Cox, 4-2.